team out of London, Berlin, and Madrid to be in the NFL, actually in the NFL.
I don't know. I just think that right now, they're trying to do is promote,
Which I think would be cool.
I think it's okay. That's great that they want to do that. But the problem is, all it does is it takes a home game out of the mouths of people here right now that are having trouble making ends meet right now. I mean, you got all these businesses that feed off the NFL that are or whatever.
Yeah, but that schedule's known. I mean, that schedule's known, in enough time so that weekend, it's not like they've got the resources piled up to accommodate a bunch of people and there's nobody there. I mean, they've known for quite some time that, they're not going to have people there because the game's going to be played out of town. So,
well, that's not what I'm talking about.
I see your argument.
Now they're going to notice that let's say they had 8 home games every year that they counted on. Now they're going to have 7.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. And, yeah, but I think the NFL's bigger plan is to have a presence in Europe like they used to with the World League, which I tried out for, by the way. Frankfurt Galaxy. 1991. Wow. Didn't make it.
You tried.
I was a year old.
But the NFL Europe, thrived for a while and had some teams here. The NFL Europe actually had teams here in the United States for a while. World League, they called it. And they had a team out of San Antonio, Miami, Dallas, Detroit, L.A., Baltimore. As a matter of fact, that's a trivia question. Name the city that holds championships in football in 4 leagues. Baltimore.
Really?
NFL.
Well, you got the Orioles.
The Canadian Football League. No, it's a football team.
Oh, just
football. The NFL, wow. The Canadian Football League, and the World League. That's 3. I'm sorry, not 4. 3. Because when the Baltimore Colts left and went to Indianapolis, then the World League came around, and they had the Baltimore Stallions, which was kind of a carryover from the Canadian Football League, who was the Baltimore Stallions, and they won the Grey Cup. So they won the Grey Cup, the World Cup, and the NFL Super Bowl.
Wow!
Well, look at them.
Look at the big brain on Mike.
Yeah.
All right, back to the picks. Cincinnati at New Orleans. I think New Orleans is pissed. They're at home, and they're not going to let another one slip by because they played a sloppy game. They had that game won.
They did.
And they played a sloppy game.
I was pissed.
They got screwed.
Yes,
and they got screwed.
Yeah.
But my dad was a football coach for 30 years, and he said if at the end of the game you're complaining to a referee for your loss, you didn't have enough points.
That's right.
That's true.
Because if you had enough points, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that bad holding call at the last play of the game, if you're up by 30, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you didn't play hard enough.
You're talking about that. You talk about stupid things that you can complain about. How about the Utah guy?
Oh my
God! Dropped the ball on the 2.
Oh, on the 2. That was so funny because all the announcers and everything are like, "Oh, it's a touchdown," and he just walked away. What's going on?
What are they doing? The refs are just sitting there, and then he runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
Heads up on the ref because if the ref's not paying attention, is not in the game, he'd have blew the whistle and it'd been a touchdown.
Yeah,
it'd have been like Major League Baseball where they do the in the area.
Yeah. It's close. It's artillery, man. It's close.
That was a game changer, though.
That was. Well, not really. Oregon had that game pretty much set, but
I mean, they would have been up for 14-0.
Yeah, they'd been up 14-0.
Yeah, but Oregon
they ended up losing it.
What was the final score?
Oh, Utah ended up getting killed. I don't remember.
So I don't think Oregon.
Still,
they would have had 14 instead of wherever they had. I mean, it's.
But I mean, still up 14-0 on Oregon. I mean, I'm just saying. I didn't watch the game or anything, but I did see the highlights, and I thought that was ridiculous.
That was the funniest thing ever. And that guy just wants to crawl underneath the stands and he doesn't want to go to school on Monday, man. He's like, shit, I'm taking the whole day off.
I'm not sure. Today,
I don't think he wanted to be there the rest of the game.
I am not showing. Yeah, he sat on the sidelines with that towel over his head and just was like, oh my God. I mean, jeez.
If he doesn't score. If they don't score that touchdown back, it takes it to 44-13 44-35, so it would have been pretty close.
Crazy.
I mean, it would have been 44-35, so it would have been a lot closer game.
Yeah. Well, it'd have been 40. No, it'd have been 35-38. Because he ran that all the way back for a touchdown. All right,
Yeah,
Oakland.
They won 51-24.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was taking it away from, but you already did, and that's why we're.
Yep. It's okay, Mo.
Okay, we're back. Oakland
Box
versus
wine.
San Diego. Yeah, that box wine. No, actually, what the hell are we drinking tonight?
Rum? I don't know. I don't know what Frankie's whipping you up.
What is it? Hold on, Frankie.
It's
What?
Malibu coconut rum.
Malibu coconut rum.
We're on a rum off to see who has the best coconut rum. So Malibu coconut rum, and
Here, get out. Tell us what.
What I'm mixing up tonight is coconut rum's kind of been our little MO drink here. And we've tried Bacardi. It was awesome. Actually, that was a really good one. And tonight we're trying Malibu coconut rum.
Uh-huh.
And I picked up some cranberry ginger ale, and that's what you're drinking, big man. How's it working
Matt,
out
you
for
need a bartender, Matt, because this is freaking awesome.
Hold on a second.
Hot bartenders. He's cracking open a beer.
Yeah.
See, now if we could just get Frankie to wear a tight little mini skirt in here, we'd be all right.
Well, when it's not like 2 below.
2 below. It's 45 degrees,
I'm a
man.
tiny girl.
It's balmy. This is like a summer night in Michigan. You hear this down here, Matt?
You can talk.
I'm a
Yeah,
Oh my God,
it was
it's
25 for a high
45.
today.
Yeah, it's 25 at a high from where Matt's at. And it's below 0 now, right?
I don't know what it
We've
is
got
now. I
a
don't want to
winter
know.
blast coming through.
Oh, winter blast. Yeah, winter blast. Woo. All right, Oakland at San Diego. San Diego, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Chargers on this one.
I think Oakland's finally going to get a win.
You think so? Against the
I'm putting
Chargers.
my money down
at
on it.
home.
I picked the Oh, no, wait a minute. I picked what do I got on here? I'll make sure I want to. Yep, I picked the Raiders.
There we go.
You picked the Raiders,
Go
Matt?
Raiders.
Did you see what they did last week?
Yeah, but they're playing up. They're playing up.
Denver.
I know, but they're playing up against a superior team, and they still got
But
slapped.
I mean,
and
the
San
Chargers got their
Diego
butt kicked
is
by
at least
Miami.
as good as Denver.
no.
I don't.
No.
They're not. I said at least. I didn't say they're as good, but they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be playing Denver in the playoffs. Detroit at Arizona.
Arizona. Sorry.
Detroit.
Well, these are the games that the Lions win.
Yep. I think that.
Now, if this-
I just think they're playing too good right now.
Now, if this game would have been in Oakland,
If this is the clinch
they'd
of the
have lost.
division, then they lose.
Then they lose. If this was the first game of the playoffs,
If you think I'm kidding,
they lose
because that's the way they are.
I mean, we're coming into November. Now it's time for me to start drinking heavily.
How
I'm
many
just
games
telling
did
you.
they lose in a row last year to lose
Did you pick the Cardinals?
Yeah, I took the Cardinals.
to fall out
Bastard,
of the
get the
playoffs?
fuck out of my house.
That was
Not you.
yeah. The only thing Cardinals have is what's his name? Oh God,
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. Well,
No, they've
no. The
got
only
some-
thing that Cardinals have is Larry Fitzgerald and the
Larry
best
Fitzgerald.
and the best record in the NFL.
Well, no, they've got somebody else because he's on my fantasy team, but I can't
His
remember.
their backup quarterback.
No, not him.
No, it might not be not him, but he's-
Ellington. I think that's how you say
Duke,
his
he
name.
played. I think he played big bands years ago.
Duke Ellington. Yeah.
He's too young to know what I'm talking about.
I am. My age is showing. I'm sorry.
Frankie would know.
So who'd they play last week? Arizona.
right, Frankie?
Arizona took it to St. Louis, which everybody's kind of taking
Well,
it to
yeah.
St. Louis, so that's not a Carson Palmer, 25 for 36, 241 yards. Thrown to the big.
Is playing wheelchair right now.
Oh, that's right.
He's out for the season.
He is out injured.
Oh, that's right. Because Drew Stanton came in, went 3 for 5 and 85 yards with 1 PD. So Drew Stanton.
That's why I picked the Lions too.
Wow, these are the games that the Lions win.
I'm going to say negative on that, but that's just me.
Here, I got something for you. Radio visual. I'm telling
I just ran across
Danger Davis that he's number 1. Can you guess
Yeah.
what finger I'm using? Philadelphia at Green Bay. Packers.
Packers going to take, as much as I dislike Clay Matthews, I think he's going to take Mark Sanchez's head off.
The Packers are just hitting on every single cylinder there is.
They're hot right now.
Yes.
They are.
6 touchdowns.
In the first half.
He could have had 10,
first
but they pulled him out.
Half. And then they put the second string in.
Yeah, I wanted to see him.
I would have just left him in.
Yeah.
I just left him in. This is the pros. Hey, this ain't Pee-wee. This ain't high school. This ain't. I mean, we're not out for people's feelings. You're getting paid millions of dollars. If you're letting the opposing quarterback jack you for 10 touchdown passes in the first half, if I'm the coach that's got that quarterback, I'm like, dude, stop me. Keep going.
The thing I'm worried about is if you kept him in, and you're trying to go for 10 touchdowns or whatever, and he gets injured, you're going to look real stupid as a coach. But
dude, he wasn't getting touched.
I wanted to
get hurt
see them
jogging off the field.
60 because I wanted to see that's the only way. If it had been 60 some or whatever, 70 some to 14, so that's the only way they're going to make a change.
So Rodgers would have got injured missing the bench because somebody pulled it out from behind him when he was sitting down during the defense.
Yeah, he might have.
Or did he stumble coming on or off the field? Did he pull a finger in the huddle? I mean, he was untouched. I mean, he stood in the pocket, dude, and he could have had a pizza delivered to him. And the amount of, and he just picked. And the receivers.
They had some.
I could have ran the routes and got a pass from Rodgers. I don't know what the Bears were doing. I don't know what defense they were running. I have no idea if they knew what they were doing.
Cheese defense,
basically. They're playing Swiss cheese defense. They had a lot of holes.
Man, I have no idea. Anyway, New England at Indianapolis. This is the game of the frickin' weekend. I will be parked in front of my TV set. I don't care. Don't call me. I'm going to have to put some steaks on. I might even have Frankie come over and massage my neck. I don't know, but I'm watching New England and Indianapolis. This and the Broncos, the New England Broncos game, and this game are the two games that I'm looking forward to. And New England is blowing it up right now. But yes. I think Andrew Luck, I think he's the one. I think he's the one to put a kibosh on it. It's in Indianapolis. It's the Sunday night game. That place is going to be rocking, and I pick the Colts.
I'm taking New England.
Same here. I got New England.
Yeah. Luck hasn't beaten Brady yet.
Did you hear what time Tom Brady goes to bed at night?
What time is that?
What time would you think?
9:30, 10 o'clock.
8:30 every night. He's in bed. He wants to make sure he gets enough sleep, so he's ready to play. Did you hear that on the Cowboys? Like no. 30 of the guys missed curfew over in Europe.
Wow.
So, I mean, he's not one of those guys. And I mean, he's got kids and a wife, and his wife is some supermodel, so he's going home to her.
His wife is smoking hot.
Yeah,
Tom Brady's wife.
Not bad.
His wife is smoking hot. Now, what are you going to say there about Tom Brady's wife, man? He's a Michigan man. All right, last one. Monday night, Pittsburgh at Tennessee. Pittsburgh was embarrassed.
Yes, they were.
Pittsburgh not only was embarrassed, I don't think they returned back to Pittsburgh. I think they're in hiding somewhere because if they were to show up in Pittsburgh, I think they would have gotten shot. Tennessee sucks. They're horrible. They're not playing in Pittsburgh, but I think this is their redemption game. I'm going to pick the Steelers just because Ben has had some good games, and the Titans suck.
Yeah, Ben's
I'm
pissed.
picking the Steelers, and he's still a rapist.
Well, yeah. Okay, so he's a really pissed off rapist,
and he still touches women when they say no.
Yeah, I don't even think they have to say that.
Well, Matt, what do we look forward to? What are we looking forward to Friday night on your show?
We have BJ and Julia Davis from. She was a officer with Department of Homeland Security, and her. They made a movie about her. It was. It's called. I got to think of the name of it. It's The Terror Within. I'm having a brain